Hello everybody, Brian Keeler here. Welcome to this beautiful September day in Ithaca, New York, and I'm doing a plein air class with my student Chapé, and I have this wonderful motif that we're both painting. I'll show you Chapé's paintings in a minute, but come on into the painting and I'll explain about what I'm doing here. First I'll show you my sketch, if you can let me see my sketch there. I did this very early, well, not early in the morning, but first thing. And the main thing, let me set my brushes down here, that appealed to me, actually Chapé suggested that I was going to do it from the other side, and it has wonderful light in the morning, and this geometrical shape here was what attracted to me, and you can see it here on the painting here too. That was what I considered the main actor. And I started it as the sketches, and it's pretty close to the center. And once I started working on the painting, I wanted to move it over to the right, and I'm really glad that I did. I think it's a better position over this way, and it has some wonderful light throughout. It's been changing rapidly, but that's why I'm glad that I did the study here to begin with. And when you first saw me, I was just adding this impasto, building up the lights here with this nice flat brush. It's a new flat brush, but bringing out the distinction of the light and the dark here, and this window here. And it has I invented the color a little bit, and I have this dyad. That's what it's called, of lemon yellow and this kind of lavenderish violet color, which I invented. But that's fun. My system is to be able to use whatever color you want. I like to quote Frank Webb. He has this wonderful adage that I'm often fond of quoting: is if you get the value right, you can use whatever color you want. So it's about the contrast of light and dark. I wanted to point out a couple other things here. So if you come back in, is the eye level is the first thing I decide upon when I'm doing this, is because when we're doing architecture or buildings, you always have to figure the eye level with the perspective, and I put it right about here. So once you find it out there in the field, then the important, or the creative part, is putting it down on your canvas. And I took one artistic liberty I'm going to explain about here on the painting, is the street is actually tilted down this way. It's a slight angle going this way, and I corrected it because if I put it in as it was, it would have looked like the perspective was going wrong. In other words, the eye level is right about here, and this everything below the eye level needs to be tilted this way. And so I used my artistic license and changed that. So I like it in these early stages when it's very general. This guy came by earlier and said, when are you going to put the texture in? I said, what are you talking about? He said, the shingles and stuff. And I said, well, sometimes I like it in a state of generality rather than putting in the details, but sometimes I do put the details, like in the mansard roof over there. It does have some interesting shingles. We're going to go over and look at Chapé's work here now. If you'd step aside, she's done a really wonderful painting. Come on in and look at get in close on the painting here. And it's got the same two houses and wonderful light and perspective. And she's got the perspective all working right too. We worked on that on her sketches, of getting these angles going right. It's actually a good kind of a textbook example of 2-point perspective, one vanishing point way over to the left and one to the right. So it's a nice kind of textbook study. And she got it going straight. I have this issue sometimes too of getting the verticals going vertical, but she's corrected that. Anything you want to say about your painting, Chapé?
I enjoy painting it, and I noticed that this architecture is very, very interesting, and they have certain logic when you get the lines correct. So I enjoy painting it with Brian. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So this is part of a series of paintings that I've been doing this summer and fall called mostly mansards, or sometimes I call it cupola caprices. If you look on my website, you'll see other examples. It's briankeeler.com, and we also have them on the North Star Art Gallery, which is northstarartgallery.com. So I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration of plein air painting on a beautiful September day in Ithaca, New York. Cheers!